Cape Town, South Africa, AP. The Trump administration's decision to expel the South African ambassador is its latest move against a country it has singled out for sanctions and accused of being anti-white and anti-American. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio posted on X that Ambassador Ibrahim Rasool was no longer welcome in our great country and said he was a race-baiting politician who hates America and U.S. President Donald Trump. Rubio's post didn't explain what was behind the decision, but linked to a story by the conservative Breitbart news site. The story reported on a talk Rasool gave Friday on a webinar where he said the Make America Great Again movement could be seen as being a response to a supremacist instinct. Trump had already issued an executive order last month cutting all funding to South Africa over some of its domestic and foreign policies. The order criticized the black-led South African government on multiple fronts, saying it is pursuing anti-white policies at home and supporting bad actors in the world like the Palestinian militant group Hamas in Iran. White farmers in South Africa, a white minority group in South Africa, has been a central focus for Trump. Trump falsely accused the South African government of a rights violation against white Afrikaner farmers by seizing their land through a new expropriation law. No land has been seized, and the South African government has pushed back, saying U.S. criticism is driven by misinformation. The Trump administration's references to the Afrikaner people, who are descendants of Dutch and other European settlers, have also elevated previous claims made by Trump's South African-born advisor Elon Musk and some conservative U.S. commentators that the South African government is allowing attacks on white farmers in what amounts to a genocide. That has been disputed by experts in South Africa who say there is no evidence of whites being targeted, although farmers of all races are victims of violent home invasions in a country that suffers from a very high crime rate. The issue of land in South Africa is highly emotive, given that more than 30 years after the end of the apartheid system of white minority rule, whites still own most of the good commercial farming land, despite making up just 7% of the population. The South African government says the expropriation law aims to address those historic inequalities, but is not a confiscation tool and will target unused land. Trump has offered Afrikaner farmers refugee status in the U.S. and a fast track to citizenship, but groups representing them say they want it to stay in South Africa.